What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Madden 07 Albuquerque Vipers franchise, and today we've got the Super Bowl XLVII, and it is between the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Unfortunately, we are not participating this season as we lost to the Packers in the NFC title game 42-35. The Browns are one of the big surprises of the season. They have not lost since week 3 coming into this game with a 15-1 record, 17-1 if you include the postseason. Parrish Walker, he had himself a decent season this year. They got some nice running backs, but their top 2 running backs are going to be out today's game due to injury. TJ Hushmanzada didn't really put together that spectacular of a regular season, but in their 2 playoff games so far, he has over 100 yards in each of them. He's really become a playoff hero for them. This Browns team is really interesting because they don't have a top 10 offense. They barely have a top 10 defense. I don't really understand how they're 15-1 other than they've just won a ton of close games. I think at least 10 of their games that they have won have been, within one score. I mean, they remind me a lot of the 2003 Carolina Panthers. They just won close game after close game all the way until the Super Bowl, and they're hoping to get a better result than the Panthers did back in 2003. Representing the NFC is the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, he had himself a decent season. Larry Johnson, as we saw last week, almost 2,000 yards, but injured. Lee Evans, a great free agent signing by the Packers in the most recent offseason, 1,000 yards for him and double-digit touchdowns. And this Packers defense is really good, led by A.J. Hawk on defense. They also have 2 edge rushers there with double-digit sacks. Both teams are dealing with some significant injuries here. The big news for Cleveland is their top 2 running backs are going to be out for today's game. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they're still going to be missing Roy Williams and Larry Johnson, and on top of that, their number 1 cornerback, Asante Samuel, will not be playing. The Packers have the number 1 ranked defense in football, and they also have a top-ranked offense, although a lot of that is the running game, so we'll have to see how that's going to work out without Larry Johnson today. And as I said about Cleveland, they're not really top in anything. I believe they're 3rd in the league when it comes to turnovers. They're plus 13 there, and I guess they just can capitalize on those, and they're good at winning these close games. And I kept doubting them week after week, especially when we got to the playoffs. I was like, oh, now the Texans are going to beat them. Nope. Oh, maybe the Chargers? Nope. So people got to stop doubting the Cleveland Browns. They are very much capable of walking away with their first ever Super Bowl in their first ever Super Bowl appearance. Green Bay is going to start off today's game with the football. Rodgers throws to the right side, and he's got Lee Evans there, and that is going to move the chains on this opening drive. Now they're going to run the football right up the middle. That's going to be a first down for Thompson. A nice run from him. He broke off some big runs in that NFC title game. Now Rodgers throws to the left side. He's got Jennings, and he's got a Packers first down as they are now in Browns territory. Rodgers looking to throw again, flipping this one to the right side. Wide open! Kerry Little's in the end zone. Touchdown! Green Bay Packers. And they drive down the field with ease early on here. Rodgers finding his tight end wide open deep as there was a miscommunication on defense. Cleveland faces an early 3rd down on this drive. Walker has all day, airing this one out deep looking for TJ. And he made the catch, but out of bounds. Cleveland goes 3 and out. Packers have some nice field position now. Here's the first play of the drive. Rodgers looking for 6, and he's got a man open. Touchdown, Greg Jennings. And Green Bay comes out firing here early on in the first quarter, already up by 14 on 2 Aaron Rodgers touchdown passes. Cleveland looks to respond to that now, trying to get a first down on this drive. Here they face a 2nd down, but instead Walker's going to be sacked there by the defensive tackle, Griffin. That sets up 3rd down and 14. Walker throws this one to the left side, and he saw the pressure coming there, and that kind of forced him to rush that throw, and it falls incomplete. So the Packers defense has forced back-to-back 3 and outs, and their offense keeps rolling. Greg Jennings with another reception and another Green Bay first down. They're going to go 5 wide on third down. Rodgers throws to the flat, wide open. It's Kerry Little who picks up a solid game there, and it now seems to be slow to get up. He's one of the big players on this offense. He's been a fantastic tight end, but unfortunately for the Packers, he will be out for the rest of today's game as he has a torn shoulder. Here's Thompson running it right up the middle, and he's not going anywhere on that play. Swain, 6 tackles in the first quarter for him already. Rodgers looking to throw here under some pressure. That forces an incomplete pass, and Green Bay's going to have to settle for this 36-yard field goal from Orlando Mari, which is up and good, and Green Bay is up by 3 scores already. Cleveland finds themselves in quite the hole early on. They really got to get things going. Here's a screen pass for the third string running back, and he picks up about 6 yards there. They still have more plays than yards, though. 6 plays, 4 total yards, and this isn't going to change anything as they try running it on third down. Cleveland goes 3 and out again. They only have 9 yards of offense so far. Thompson takes this run right up the middle, and the second string running back is playing like a first string. Green Bay is faced with a third down here. Rodgers goes deep again, and he's got John Hitchcock on the left side inside of the red zone. Another huge play for Green Bay. Can they get this into the end zone, though? It's third down and goal. Rodgers under pressure, gets it out to Evans. That's another Packers touchdown. This Browns defense cannot stop them whatsoever, and this early on is looking like it's going to be a blowout. Nearing the 2-minute warning already. Cleveland has to get something. Going deep here. Edwards comes down with this at midfield. Cleveland finally with a first down. And Sherry, who made the tackle there, is going to be out. And that means Green Bay is going to be without their top 2 cornerbacks for at least this next play. Walker going deep again. He's got Edwards again, and he's going to take this to the end zone, and that is exactly the spark that the Cleveland Browns needed right now inside of 2 minutes here, getting the touchdown. Braylon Edwards goes up, mosses the defender, and takes it home for 6. Green Bay's not content being up only 17 here at halftime, so they're going to try to extend their lead, but if Bob Sanders has anything to do with that, he is not going to let it happen there as he forces an incompletion. 3rd and 10 now for Green Bay. About a minute and a half left to go. Rodgers airing this one out to the right side. And he's got his man, Andre Seymour, I think that is, on the right sideline. That's a huge third down conversion for Green Bay, keeping this drive alive. Just taking a second look at this, it was really a beautiful throw and catch. Andre Seymour, he's kind of fallen off in recent years after a fantastic rookie campaign, but there he comes down with a big play in the Super Bowl. Now Rodgers looking for a 4th touchdown. He's not going to get it this time, though, as it gets knocked away. 3rd and 14. Rodgers all by himself here, looking to throw to the left side. Caught by Jennings, but out of bounds. So Orlando Mari is going to have to come out and attempt another field goal, and he sends this one home again. Green Bay's up by 20. Cleveland wants to try to do something now before the end of the half. Just get any points that they can right now. Going deep here and intercepted by Smith out at the 50-yard line. Cleveland makes another mistake there, and Smith, one of these playoff heroes for Green Bay, he had a pick 6 in the conference championship game. 2 interceptions in that game, actually. He's done a great job stepping up for Roy Williams. What a throw by Aaron Rodgers over the middle. I think that was Greg Jennings. Packers have over 200 yards of offense, while the Browns have just 74. There's another catch there by this Green Bay receiving core. That was Thompson making that catch there. Rodgers now under pressure, and that's going to force an incomplete pass. He's lucky that wasn't ruled a fumble. Rodgers wants to get the touchdown on 2nd and goal, going to the corner. Caught by Seymour, but out of bounds. 3rd and goal. No running back in the backfield for Rodgers. He surveys the field, throws to the right, and he's nearly intercepted there. He got away with one, and Orlando Mari comes out to attempt another field goal. He hits home his 3rd one of the game, and that's going to send us to halftime, where Green Bay dominates Cleveland 30-7 at halftime. Do the Browns have some sort of a comeback in them? If so, it needs to start happening, but it's not going to be on this play. Walker is sacked again by Griffin, and you can see John Gruden on the sideline there, clearly not pleased with what his team has put out on the field. How about another sack for Green Bay? This one on third down. Aaron Cateman gets to him, and Cleveland has to punt. Some nice field position here for Green Bay. Rodgers has all day to throw, and he's got his man on the right side there. That's Evans picking up the first down. He was actually just shy of the first down. He only got 8 yards there. They're going to toss this one to the left, though, and Dexter Thompson has the first down. That will move the sticks. Green Bay is faced with a 3rd and 11 now on this drive. Cleveland's defense desperately needs a stop, and that's what they're going to get as Rodgers' pass gets broken up there. Cleveland back out here on offense, faking the run. Walker throws to the right side. What a catch there. I think that's Darrell Jackson making the big reception. Cleveland is faced with a 3rd down, though. They have yet to convert one today. Walker throws deep over the middle, and he's got him. A big play there for the Cleveland Browns, keeping this drive alive. Here's another 3rd down, though. Cleveland fakes the run, and Walker is dropped immediately there. No protection whatsoever. So out comes the kicker here, and he finally gets Cleveland on the board again, I guess, because they already scored that touchdown, of course. That's going to make them down by 20 late in the 3rd. Rodgers airing this one out deep here, and it's going to be broken up by Sanders. That came on 3rd down. Cleveland's defense gets another stop. Cleveland's defense has really tightened up after allowing all those plays, but the offense is unable to take advantage of it as Walker threw it directly to a linebacker there, and he just really seems to be shook right now. Nothing seems to be going right for the Browns. The Packers just 1 quarter away from bringing back the Lombardi Trophy. Rodgers going for 6 on this play. He's not going to get it, though, intended for Hitchcock. 2nd and 10. It's a toss play here for Thompson. He has the edge, shaking off a defender inside of the 20-yard line, and the man who brought him down there, Jared Vales, a little shaken up after that. The tight end goes in motion on this play, but it's going to be a run by Thompson. He takes it up the middle, and that's going to be about a gain of 7. That's 92 rushing yards now for the Packers to the Browns' 18. On 3rd down, Rodgers throws this directly into the ground. I guess there was something he just didn't like on that play. I don't think it's really going to cost the Green Bay, though. They tack on another field goal and extend their lead yet again. So Green Bay up by 23 points. The Browns need to score 3 touchdowns. 2 of those need to come with 2-point conversions. Here's TJ Houshmandzadeh on the kick return. He has some great blocking here in open space. He gets across the 40-yard line, caught from behind at about the 35. Cleveland absolutely needs to take advantage of it. First, they've got to convert this 3rd and 11, though. Walker is going to be sacked yet again. His offensive line just cannot seem to protect him at all, and that is another sack there for Griffin, his 3rd of the night. 4th and 17, and it appears Cleveland has given up on the game. They're down by 3 scores with 4 minutes left, and they are going to be punting the football away. As you saw, there are 13 first downs for the Packers to just 3 for the Browns, and that basically tells the story of this game. Although Cleveland finally gets to Rodgers, that's their first sack today. That's going to set up 3rd down and 26. Green Bay just taking the conservative approach. No need to be aggressive here. And you just, run some clock down and punt the football away. 3 minutes left to go, and Walker is dropped again. A.J. Hawk this time getting the sack, and you can really just feel this energy for Green Bay. Another sack there, man. They will just not leave Walker alone. 3rd and 17. Walker wants to throw for it here, and he's got Houshmandzadeh. What a catch downfield there out at the 35-yard line. Houshmandzadeh, he's been fairly quiet today outside of his big kick return. It's mostly been Braylon Edwards, and even then, he only has 2 catches. Walker under more pressure, and he is sacked again. He is just absolutely rattled. 3rd down. Walker wants to throw, but instead he's going to be sacked yet again. And he's going to hurry up the offense here as they're going to go for this 4th down. Walker isn't even going to have time to get the pass off. Time after time, play after play, he is sacked. His offensive line is giving him almost no opportunity there. And another big play by this Packers defense. Aaron Rodgers is your Super Bowl MVP as they look to just finish off this game now. Thompson is going to be denied the touchdown there, but Green Bay doesn't really need it as they're just trying to run the clock down. Cleveland would burn a late timeout on 4th and goal, though, so Green Bay's going to say, you know what, we'll take another 3 points, and that it will end this game. The Packers, after losing 2 Super Bowls in this series, have finally won one with Aaron Rodgers. They dominate Cleveland 36-10. And like I said, I always was doubting Cleveland. Just when I stopped doubting them, they, come out here and they kind of stink it up. Green Bay only scored 6 points in the second half, but they really didn't need to score in the second half. I mean, they scored on their first 4 drives of the game, 3 Aaron Rodgers touchdowns, and then a field goal there. And then to end the half, they hit 2 field goals. They hit 2 field goals in the second half. And just a dominant victory. It's about time Aaron Rodgers got himself a ring. Clearly, they deserve it. They obviously, they won the Super Bowl. They got past the Vipers. They got past the Cowboys. And they just had a pretty good game. Rodgers, as I said, Super Bowl MVP, over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. His completion percentage, not very good though, but didn't really matter in this game. 87 yards for Dexter Thompson. He had himself an average game. Craig Jennings, 4 for 97 and a touchdown. Lee Evans had a touchdown, as did Kerry Little. And the title's coming back to Titletown, baby. Bittersweet here because it's like, okay, if the Vipers were here, we probably would have won. But at the same time, in real life, I'm a Packers fan. But obviously, I would have rather the Vipers have won this Super Bowl. Green Bay's defense dominated. They had 2 interceptions, and they got to Parrish Walker 10 times. Is that a Super Bowl record for the amount of times a quarterback has been sacked? It might be up there with Patrick Mahomes. I don't know. But yeah, he was dropped 10 times. The running game couldn't do anything. Braylon Edwards was the best receiver in this game, and even then, he only had 2 catches. Those both came within 2 minutes at the end of the second quarter. And again, Cleveland's defense, they really did tighten up late in the game, but it was just too little too late then. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all for watching. We got the offseason coming up soon. Very excited for that. But until next time, this has been Jeffrey, reminding you to stay moist.